Welcome back to Maria's Kitchen. I have got a fabulous recipe for you. I don't know why I don't make it all year round. Today I'm going to show you how to make pumpkin spice granola, and it is one of my personal favorites. We have to have pumpkin everything. It's pumpkin season. We are fresh into fall, so I want you to come close. I'm going to go over all the ingredients with you, and we are going to get started. Before I show you all the ingredients, I want you to come close and come and look at what we're going to make. Here it is. Look at this. The pumpkin spice granola. Here it goes. Look at, I am putting this on top of my vanilla yogurt, and I'm going to have this as a snack. Just look at this, how perfect this is. I'm going to take a bite. See you in a little bit. The very first thing we're going to do is put our oven on to 375. The very first thing you're going to need, of course, is oats, and I've got 3 cups of oats here. You're going to need honey and dried cranberries, pumpkin pie spice, brown sugar, and this is coconut oil, and you're going to need half a cup of pecans, half a cup of pumpkin seeds, and half a cup of almonds. You can see them down there. This is pumpkin pie spice and salt, honey and vanilla, and that is it. I've got 3 cups of oats in here, and this is 1 tablespoon and a half of pumpkin pie spice and half a teaspoon of salt. I'm going to pour that in first. Then I'm just going to whisk it around, kind of combine it lightly. We're going to do it again later. And then I'm going to add in that brown sugar, and it's a 1/3 cup of brown sugar. You're just going to mash it lightly and just mix it in, and it is looking fabulous and it's smelling amazing. The pumpkin pie spice, who doesn't like pumpkin pie spice? Okay, I've got the half cup of pecans, the half cup of pumpkin seeds, and the half cup of almonds. I'm mixing them up just lightly. I want to let you know that I heated up 3 tablespoons of coconut oil in the microwave for about 15 seconds. Then I have here a 1/3 cup of honey. So I'm just going to mix this together. This is going to be our little sweetener, and you're going to need 1 teaspoon of raw vanilla. Put that in, and now it's going into the dry ingredients. I'm going to pour this honey and coconut oil and the vanilla into the oats mixture, and we are going to start mixing it all together just to get everything possible that we can wet and all infused with that wonderful honey coconut mixture. And you want to mix all that cinnamon, kind of distribute it into all of the oats, and then we're going to pour this on top of parchment paper on a large cookie sheet. So I'll be back to show you that. Okay, you're going to just put it on the cookie sheet, and we're going to spread this out as thin as we can. So I'm just going to spread it all the way to the end, flatten it out as much as possible, and I have this on parchment paper. Look how pretty that looks. Oh gosh, you have to try this. This is the best fall snack. You don't have to buy those in the bags that have been bagged for who knows how long. You're making this fresh in your own kitchen and with all healthy ingredients, no preservatives. How awesome is that? Okay, it's going into the oven. For the first 5 minutes, we set the oven at 375, and then we're going to pull it out, and we're going to turn it and put it back in. I have a half cup of dried cranberries, and this is for the very end after it comes out of the oven, so I'm going to set them aside. Here it is. I took it out. It's been actually 6 minutes. So what we're going to do is we're just going to turn it over. See how the oats are still really light? we're just going to kind of flip it over if we can, and then just smash it down. And then we're going to put it in for about 8 minutes, and I'm going to see how it looks. We don't want to burn it, and I last time did it for an additional 3 minutes, so I'm going to put it back in. I'm flattening it out as much as I can. You want it thin so that it bakes. And there it is. It's going back into the oven for 7 to 8 minutes. I pulled it out after the 7 minutes, and I see that it's still a little wet here, and I want to toss it and do it for another 3 minutes. And then we are going to pour this granola on top of wax paper and let it just cool for 15 minutes. So I'm spreading it now, again, as thin as possible. I'm putting it back into the oven for the last 3 minutes, and I'll be back. I'm gonna go ahead and get 2 pieces of, I'm using parchment paper, but it said wax paper, and we're gonna pour all of the granola on top of here when it comes out of the oven. So I pulled it out of the oven and I poured it on top of the parchment paper. I put the dried cranberries, and I'm kind of just mixing them in lightly, and this is going to just sit here. We're going to flatten it out for about 15 minutes till it completely cools. Look how beautiful this is, nice and browned, and it's going to be excellent on your granola. Look at this. Isn't it gorgeous? Isn't it gorgeous? I'll be back in 15 minutes and show you what I'm going to do and how I'm going to store it. It's all done. It's cooled off, and look how cute. I got this container at the dollar store. It looks like a little pumpkin, but you're going to want to get an airtight container. It'll hold up to 7 days in an airtight container, or you can even use baggies and put it in there. But I'm going to just start filling it up with my little 4th cup here, and it's nice and crunchy. Look at this. I'm going to fill this whole jar up, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you. Just look at this. This is how much it made, this heaping bowl here. Then we've got this cute little pumpkin I got from the dollar store, airtight container. This, I'm going to put it in some baggies, but I just have it here for now because we're going to eat some. I'm about to put some on some yogurt. Look at this. I have some vanilla Greek yogurt, and this is perfection. Perfection. Look at this. All of the nuts. This is so healthy. You've got to make this. Okay, you're gonna watch me eat some. Here it goes. I can't talk yet. I had a fun time showing you this beautiful, wonderful recipe. I don't know where I found it. I was actually cleaning my garage out, and I saw a paper in my stack of pulled out papers from magazines, and I tried it and I loved it, and my whole family loved it. So thank you so much for spending time with me today on Marie's Kitchen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want you to subscribe, share with friends and family, and put on your notifications for next week. I have a surprise video for you. Bye and have a good day. Today I'm going to say a few affirmations to hopefully encourage you. This morning when I was traveling to work, I just started speaking, God is my Redeemer. God is my Comforter. God is the one that restores me and makes me new. God makes the crooked paths straight. God gives me favor on every side. God is for me and not against me. God's mercies are new every morning. God crowns me with loving kindness and tender mercies. God does not punish me as my sins deserve. God fills my mouth with good things. God sends perfect gifts from heaven above. God is my provider. God is my Father, my Heavenly Father. God is my bridegroom. God is my husband in Isaiah. God is who He says He is, and He is not a God that He should lie, but He keeps His promises.